Oh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh. Ah. Oh. Fuck yes.
Prepare for a fusion of knowledge and exhilaration, where education and excitement collide.
Taking you on an adventure that expands your mind and speaks to your spirit.
I'm Master Nick.
I'm Lady Dee.
We are the Dom Life.
This podcast contains sexually explicit topics and adult content.
It is intended for listeners 18 and older.
The opinions expressed in this podcast are ours alone, based on our personal thoughts, feelings, and experiences.
We understand that others may have different opinions and experiences, and we respect that. We would love to hear from you. You can reach out to us at www.thedomlife.com. Welcome back, everyone, for another special podcast. We have another dungeon play date. We have Mandi and Chris back with us tonight.
And of course, we're in the dungeon. Which is so awesome.
We are in the dungeon tonight. So we have Lady Dee and Mandi on our wireless mics. We have been able to set up a mic for Chris so that we can hear some of his stuff.
Hi, everybody.
Why don't you just explain real quick, Chris, what kind of situation you're in there?
I am currently attached to the cross by some leather cuffs with my arms hanging, wearing nothing but boxers.
And we are going to have Mandi and Lady Dee do another tag team on Chris. So, Mandi, what are you going to start off with there?
I'm going to start off with this basic leather and suede flogger, short falls, warm his skin up.
They look like about a foot long, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of falls in it, too.
There is.
So the good thing about this podcast is I get to sit over here, monitor the audio,
This episode.
and watch.
So I understand that last weekend, Chris took a beating. And you were letting him heal this week because he took a beating.
He did. He took a really good beating last weekend.
So I see you're focused on his upper back.
Yes.
You're warming up his skin. I see it like looking just a little bit red from the falls hitting. Because it's a thuddier and shorter, they hit harder. They hit different.
Yes.
Because the long ones brush more. That one, I think there's got to be a heavier impact because of the short falls.
Yeah.
Is it heavy or light?
It's pretty heavy. It's
Yeah.
pretty heavy, having a lot of falls. So it is a lot more thuddy. It just kind of falls into his back.
Right. And we know that Chris's preference is the more thuddy stuff. At least that's what he tells me. And then you pull out these whips and crops and stuff.
Well, you know, it's not all about him.
Got to get that sadistic side out somehow.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
So I grabbed Master Nick's very thuddy one. It is a very heavy, but the falls are about 2 feet long, maybe just a little bit under 2 feet. And it hits hard. But it's thuddy too.
I've used that one. I like it.
I love it. I wish I were strong enough to run it for a length of time.
Yeah.
only do it for a little bit because it gets so heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this flogger. I love the way it hits.
The sound of it's always nice.
Yeah. What do you think, Chris?
I really like this one.
So even the handle on this is heavy. It's a thicker wood handle. So I get worn out pretty quick doing this one.
Yeah.
And I haven't quite figured out how to do
How to swing it perfectly yet.
with my left hand.
Yeah.
That's going to take practice. I'm going to have to put up like a balloon or something and practice just hitting because I'm afraid of hurting somebody using
Yeah.
the other side. Are your wrists okay? Because I
Yes.
see you pulling at it.
Just trying to adjust the best.
Good.
All right. I can't do that one any longer. I'm a little bit tired on
Lady
that.
D's done wore herself out.
I'm not worn out. I'm just, here, I have a shortfall one too.
There you go. Go in with your shortfalls.
All right, shortfall one. I have to get rid of that. I haven't
Yeah.
done it yet.
The chain.
Yeah, the chain on it, while I like having something on my wrist, it makes a lot of noise, and if I don't have it on my wrist, it hits me.
Yeah.
All right, so safe words, we've talked about it a lot. We even talked with you guys about your safe words. What are your safe words, Chris?
We use green, yellow, red.
Okay, where are you at right now?
I'm still at green.
Oh, I'm not surprised considering all we're doing right now is warming up your back. I see a little bit of redness. Your Vibes underwear are adorable.
Yeah, I picked those out.
As she does every day.
Yep.
All right, what do you got? Ooh,
Now I
You-
have the flogger we made.
yes,
We decided to call it bear because it's like bear skin.
there.
It is shorter, fuzzy falls, weighted with chain, and it's always nice.
What they're called, like fluffinators or
Yeah.
something in terms of the
Yes.
type that it is.
So
And you made this
we
one.
made this one.
And because I liked it so much, I had one made for Master Nick for Father's Day, which you brought today.
Yes.
A little bit past Father's Day, but it took some time to
It
get
took
it
some
made.
time. There's lots of love in that.
Okay, so what is this one? I know that they're thuddy, but with the chain in it, it thuds, but it actually has some impact. You can't really hear much of it on the microphone. But what does it feel like to you?
It is thud. The softer she uses it, it's straight thud. Mixed with that little bit of soft from the leather. But as she gets harder with it, the chain really starts to come out. And that's when you get that little bit of bite
Right.
with the background of thud.
So at any point when she swings it, could it hurt you in terms of, I know it's covered in fur, but if it hits you, can it cause pain?
The only pain I feel is that little bit of bite when she's hitting me, but full on metal, no.
Okay, so I know that some of Dante and Zora have one that's the purple one with the longer falls, and those are not nice.
Yeah.
It's surprising because it's a fluffinator.
Yeah. But it's a really thin fur. So
All right.
the one we have, bear, is thick fur. So you almost don't feel that chain unless you put a lot of swing behind it.
All right, so I'm moving to like my favorite flogger. It's the first one I bought, and it has very long falls. They're probably a little bit over 2
Yep.
feet. And it's a pretty blue with some sparkly silver in it. And when I saw it, I said, I need that. And Master Nick is like, that's fine. It's yours. Go ahead and buy it. So I did. And I've been lucky to be able to use this a lot.
Because I won't let her use it on me.
Yes, but we find people.
Oh, yeah.
We find people.
There are lots of volunteers at the club.
There are. And you can see that's an increase. So this isn't as thuddy. There's thuddy, but there's some bite in it as well.
Most
And
definitely.
your back is getting redder as we go, which means you're getting warmed up. I think this is the one that one of the times when we were at the club, a couple of the falls fell against your head. I came up too high on your neck, and it ended up hurting. It actually hurt. So you have to be careful. We can't always control exactly where the falls are.
Right.
Nope.
That's where it takes a lot of practice of using your tools and your toys to make sure you know where it's going.
Oh, the fun things that we find in Master Nick's box.
Box of treasures. So what's this, Lady Dee?
That is a Wartenberg wheel. And she got the worst
single wheel.
of the Wartenberg wheels.
So a Wartenberg wheel is actually a medical tool
Yeah.
that is used to test your nerves. And the wheel has a lot of little spikes on it.
That are actually very sharp.
They are very sharp.
They are.
And of course, the single wheel causes a little bit more of a pinch versus some of the other ones. I've got the 4-wheel, the 5-wheel, the 6-wheel. So Mandi has the single wheel.
Yeah.
Lady Dee has the 3-wheel Wartenberg. And you can hear Chris loving every minute of it.
What were you saying earlier about that love-hate relationship with this wheel? Yeah.
These are one of my favorite toys, and I was very surprised when Master Nick pulled it out and ran it against my skin, how much I enjoyed it. Because I think I'm definitely sensory. I'm a sensory
Yes.
child, so
We like
this
the
one's
sensors.
nicer, isn't it? Because it's got like this one has
That's the
6
6 wheel.
and when you have more, it spreads the pain. It spreads the impact across multiple.
So now I'm moving on to, what is this, a crop?
It's a rose crop.
It is a rose crop.
I have a rose
do.
crop myself, and Master Nick has stolen it into one of his bags.
I
So
think we bought them on the same night.
the crop that Mandi is currently using is made of leather, and it's made to look like a rose on the end of it. And it is it's more of a thuddy type crop than it is a stingy or a bitey crop. Lady Dee's pulled out her newest purchase. What they're little plastic mitts that have little roller balls on them. And I do got to say, she used them on my back the other day.
I use them on everyone's back.
And they feel amazing.
I stole them from a friend, and I just ran around going, "You gotta feel these." It's a massage balls on it.
Part of that sensory.
And I tell you, I felt them earlier, and it was pure massage through my shirt. But right now, with as warm as my skin is, all I'm feeling is very cool metal balls rolling
Yes,
across my
because
back.
they are metal. Yep, and it will be cool.
And they're really not as cool as he's feeling it. Like when it's touching
Right.
my skin, it feels warm. We've warmed up his skin, and that's the goal when you're dealing with the floggers and stuff, is to warm up.
Yes.
Because when you warm up the skin, it gives you the ability to take more. Woo! Sounds like somebody got hit a little bit.
See, it's thud, but then you have the actual like stick stem
Uh-huh.
that gives it a nice little bite.
So the thing is, oh, I saw that. Huh? Wait.
She said, wait.
Wait. I got one. I got a new one.
Oh, another new one.
Can I slap you one time with it?
Hey.
Okay, this is gonna be hard.
You know you're a sub deep down when you've got to ask the other sub if you can hit him.
You can't. He doesn't like that one at all. He's like, nope.
No. The only issue is you only did one side.
Oh, I gotta
yeah.
finish it. Okay.
Got to even it out.
Got to give it a matching set.
All right, ready? That is a hand. It's a hand. It's a rubber
So
hand
that is-
paddle.
Yep, it is rubber, and it is shape of the hand, and it's got little protruding dots on it. But it's brutal. You just barely touch yourself with it, and it is brutal.
All right, so
I'm going to move back to bear. The
Yeah.
fuzzy flogger.
Thuddy Flogger. I've got my less thuddy flogger. I have one of the more bitey ones. I personally own 3 floggers.
Only 3?
I own 3.
You only own 3.
I mean, I own a whole bunch of floggers.
That's mine. But you're more than welcome to use them when you have a willing volunteer.
I'm going to use my less thuddy, but not like really crazy one. Yeah,
Oh, we got a little bite to it.
a little bit more than, and it's one of them that I use on you pretty regularly. Ooh,
Oh, shit. What you got there, Mandy?
So this is a purchase, just pretty sure from Amazon. It's, I think, a version of Cat of Nine Tails.
Gotcha. So what she has there, it's like 2 pieces of leather braided together. Each braid makes a fall, and there is roughly 8 or 9 falls on that.
Occasionally I like to go in between the legs, you know, and get those balls.
so
with it.
this is like the
Oh yeah, that's fun too.
Master Nick, but it's your special. I know you're my master, but that's what he does.
Back's nice and pink.
Yeah. Right over. So one of the things that I'm doing is I'm taking the Wartenberg wheel over his very reddened back. And it makes it more sensitive. Now you can hit it more with a flogger and it feels good because you've warmed up the skin. But when you're doing pokey things or bitey things, the skin is actually more sensitive as a result of the flogging. Hee hee, I love that.
All right, I'm gonna move to my personal favorite.
This is one of the good ones.
This is the actual crop.
This is my horse crop. And it's so multi-use. It's very flexible. So I like to pull it back a little bit and
That, yes.
But he
yes.
likes to even it out, so. It's also really good to get right at those balls.
Ooh.
That one's fun. You ready?
Yeah, we're gonna just do gently stuff.
That one's my favorite.
You are very red up on your back. All right, ready?
I like those spikes.
So I have a paddle that is called a vampire paddle.
Yes.
Because it has spikes
Yes.
on one end of it. The other side is leather. And I am not using it to hit him right now. I'm using it to scrape across his back.
You're doing the sensation.
I am doing sensation.
Sir Dante had a vampire paddle that we used when they was here last.
On
and
me.
Lady Dee absolutely loved it. So now we have one to add to our collection.
Yeah, he likes to be paddled.
That's a thing, huh? I don't know. Paddles are. I like flogging. I like
Floggers are his favorite.
Yep.
All right, so for our listeners at home, we are going to let the dungeon play date continue on, but we are going to veer away from the education side of it, and we are going to let Lady Dee and Mandi just do their thing. We're going to allow Chris to kind of drift off a little bit into his subspace, so there may still be talking, but we're going to kind of move this podcast more into a scene now. But we will still keep recording in case you at home want to continue listening.
Ooh, so you can see where the vampire got him because I was taking the one edge across it, and it leaves little marks.
Little scratches.
Yeah. I had little dots where
Yeah.
it hit me, and I loved it. Like, I was like, a week later, I'm like, look, I still have my little dots on my ass. Ooh. I got you here. Sorry. It's hard to like.
Aim for a star. Star. It's a pot leaf, not a star.
I'm gonna aim for the shooting
Aim
stars.
for the shooting stars.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
You're okay. That one was fun.
Yeah, I gotta practice. So when you paddle him, you're always paddling on his ass.
Yeah, I do.
You do it gentle. You can do
Yes.
gentle up there
do.
because of the feeling and the. But you don't want to. It's. You need the extra padding
Yes.
in order for it to actually feel good.
So the tip of this being leather, bent over leather, it's a nice little whip on his back.
Woo!
And it doesn't take much.
So do you like that? Do you like the crop?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Sorry, I wasn't
She
sure.
likes the crop.
I like it.
We already know, but what does it Do you enjoy the crop?
I do. It's when she starts to enjoy it a little bit too much that I kind of start tensing up a little bit. But
And then it.
for the most part, I thoroughly enjoy it.
He knows his colors.
Oh.
We should get a heat thermometer and check to see how hot the subs' backs and butts get.
I like that. I like being able to pull it back
Yes,
and let it
'cause
go because then it's controlled.
Yes.
You're not swinging it.
Yes.
It's a controlled hit. So it'll hit, it'll hurt,
will.
but you're not, ooh, somebody's got a paddle. Here's the thing, when that rubs, even if you take it, like, you know that that's a paddle. The minute it touches your skin,
yeah.
you're like, oh no, I know what's coming next.
I know what that is.
Well, I have two. I have this one and I have a shorter one. And last week I asked him if he knew the difference. He did not. So I asked him to drill holes in this one to see if we could get a difference. You think there will be?
Oh no.
Ready, hubby.
That's such a subby.
Ready, hubby, slave. Oh, boy.
Sympathetic pain here. I can feel it. I felt it. See,
Ooh,
that
I
makes
like
a lot
that
of
sound,
noise.
yeah. I like that noise.
It makes a lot of noise, but I feel like that's this one.
Yeah.
He does it to me all the time.
I'll do that with that one too.
Ow!
What do you think of that hand she's got?
I like it, actually.
You do?
I do.
Good. Do you still like it?
Now you gotta even them up.
That's where his little bratty side comes out.
Got to even it up. Mm-hmm. Oh man, your skin is very red. That this feels great.
Feels amazing.
That's why I like to come in with bare, because it's
It's soft.
It's so cooling too. Like this
It
fabric
is.
is really cooling.
Not only that, sensory wise, it's like the best. Okay, have you used it? Swing it.
I've swung it, but I haven't actually used it.
Because those falls are a lot longer than
They are.
yours.
I know.
So
Well,
does it
that's what
feel
Master Nick
different?
said he wanted. It does. Does it feel different on you, hubby?
So, I can't talk while you're doing that.
I am gonna try.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So, it's actually really weird. When you hit me with ours, I can feel the ends. I can
Yeah.
feel all the individual little thuds from each
Okay.
end. So I actually feel the difference because I can tell this one has more ends on it than the one we made. I know ours only has 5. This one we made for Nick
That's
has
6.
6. So I can actually tell the difference because it's actually more little thuds across my back.
Got it.
And I don't think you're swinging it as hard, and I'm still feeling it
Yeah.
like you would be swinging it harder.
Well, it's heavier, definitely.
Yeah. All right, pull out the electric for me, sir. Because his back looks like it's ready for some
How's your wrists?
electric. All right, and this is on what intensity?
You ready?
Don't touch that. It doesn't bother me like he would be like, oh. There's a big difference between when you're using like all of them and when you're using one of them. And when you touch it to the skin, it feels better because it's distributing it different. If you keep it just out here, it's a lot worse.
Wow.
Just keep your fingers down towards the end. We could tell that that was the dominant who did that, and not this submissive over here.
I need one of these.
Yeah.
See, with the violet one is one of the only things I don't mind.
On you?
on
Yeah, I love it.
Because it is like sensory play.
Ooh, you got some chills going on there. Fully? You did it full. So one of the fun things that I did the last time is there's certain ones that their intensities are high enough. Got it. I have to figure it out. There's an intensity that if you're playing with it, I can actually touch you.
Yes.
Some of them I can touch you and it doesn't do anything, but the higher intensity, and I can make it go through your nipple by touching your nipple.
We did that one time at Tempted. There was a 4-person chain, and they touched a chick's clit, and she came everywhere. Yep.
I remember that one.
Things
was
that
fun.
are fun in our life. Those the rings. Yeah. Yeah.
How you doing, obviously?
So where do you take it? Like if it's you, where do you take it? How much higher do you amp it up from here? Like
From
what would you
here?
do? Because his back is pretty red. He's been enjoying it.
Usually we get to yellow, and that's kind of where we stop.
Yep. And how would you take him to yellow here? Because I know he's feeling good right now.
Right.
Head is down, like, you know.
He is, but he ain't fully there, and I know he's not.
Mine.
So see, last weekend, oh, I feel it through you, and that's fun. You can feel it on, do you feel it where both of us are touching?
Yes. Bitch.
Nipple. Wait, give me the bones. Not through the clothes.
Ah.
Oh, that's awesome.
No. Ah. Oh, fuck yes. Ah. Ah. Oh. Ah.
back of his neck got those chills going. Ooh, that was tickly in the tip of my finger. I know you got it.
It went right through your nipple.
That one?
Ah! Oh!
What color are you? Green and a half.
That's a good color.
You're not quite the yellow. You're a green and a half.
Ah!
Isn't that crazy?
Oh! Oh my God! Oh yeah!
I love that. I have not been on this side of these
Yeah.
for the length of time that I want to be.
Oh. Ah!
Unexpected.
Very.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah! Yeah. Ah!
God, those are amazing.
Oh, there's something.
Wait. Ow. Gosh, what's it? How do I turn it off? I gotta push it harder. There's some little shocky things on the end. I want this. So this can come off, right? Woo. Yep. And then this. Nope, not that one. This one. Ooh. I'm going to do something not nice. I'm just saying. Need to swap it.
Hello there. Holy.
That's what we didn't get to try last time. He was so sweaty last time we didn't want to try this longer part. So.
Oh. Holy. Fuck me running yellow. Ah! God damn it. Oh.
Come on.
Oh shit.
I can't get it to stop.
Not a barefoot toy.
It was shocking me.
Coming up on our next episode, sensual play with sensory deprivation.
I'm very excited for this. There
Yes.
is so much to cover that we're only going to be able to cover like the surface part of it.
Correct.
But
We're kind of going to give out some terms and lay out how you can do sensory deprivation and sensual play. There won't be any actual play going on. We'll save that for a future episode. But for those interested in the sensual play, sensory deprivation,
this is the start.
this is the start of it. So make sure you're back next week for our next episode.
Thank you so much for following us. Please follow, like, and share our podcast.
Make sure to visit thedomlife.com, where you can find pictures and other details about the Dom Life podcast. And through the Contact Us button, you can ask questions or provide recommendations for future episodes.
We want to explore your kink too.
Be sure to check out upcoming events to see where our adventures are taking us and our photo gallery to where we've been.
Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope you had fun listening and learning with us.
Till next time, keep calm and remember your safe word.
Red, red, red.